In the world of football, opinions can be wild, and what can also be wild are people's conspiracy theories about football. There are serious conspiracy theories, some are just really weird and out there, that people genuinely believe are true. I think this could be one of my favorite ever videos, because I love this. I love this idea. So with that, sit back, relax, because I'm going to give you some of the most insane conspiracy theories I've ever heard in my entire life. So make sure to like and also subscribe, and let's get stuck in. Yo, do you play FIFA 22? Yeah. Is your team bang average? You absolute pathetic piece of... You're saying that to the viewers? No, obviously. Ah, okay. I mean you. Do you face teams like this?
You can't keep getting away with it!
Do you know there's a way to get coins? Why are you shouting at me? Then go to userbuy.com for the cheapest and most reliable place to buy your coins on FIFA 22. Link is down below in the description, and also use code Vizeh at checkout to get a discount. So I saw this tweet a month ago which exploded across Twitter. If you were on Twitter, around this time period, and it was almost every single day you saw a tweet just bang with thousands upon thousands of likes. This is an incredible concept. What is a football conspiracy theory that you at least slightly believe in? Right now, down below in the comments, tell me a conspiracy theory that you slightly believe in or that you believe is true. For example, I'll give you my conspiracy theory that the Leicester City 15-16 team, there's absolutely no way that there was not drugs involved. I am convinced Mahrez and Kante and Vardy and them, man, okay, I get it, okay, maybe they don't need drugs, okay, I get that completely, but I'm not having Robert Huth, Danny Drinkwater, Danny Simpson, okay, I'm not having Christian Fuchs and Mark Albright to become world beaters, okay, Okazaki, I'm not having, other than only those four, everyone falling off face of the earth, so there's definitely drugs involved. I've got a lot to go through here, so let's go. VAR is basically match fixing. I mean, the thing is, no, because yeah, there could be some decisions to like a big team that you could think would make sense, but there are decisions that goes against them as well. Like, yeah, you may say that one decision, wow, that's complete, like match fixing, whatever else, or that's just scripted. 2 weeks before that, they also had a penalty that should have been given, which wasn't given. A handball, a red card that was also given as well. So I just think that it's kind of just lazy to think that, because I think it is also insane to think that there is a genuine match fix. I've seen people actually believe on Twitter that like the Premier League are orchestrating a conspiracy theory to make sure that Liverpool and City are in a title race, and mainly that Liverpool will win the Premier League. I've seen people actually truly believe this. I'm not lying. This is a very common thing that I see a lot, that people actually think that the Premier League wants Liverpool to win the league because of entertainment and commercial value. Tottenham only wins 2 games all season, every season against City, but somehow still end up in Europe. And that, I mean, that's prime, Spurs beat City at the Etihad, and then literally 3 days later lost to Burnley. Make it make sense. How does that even happen? It's just Spurs, isn't it? It's just in Spurs. At least 50% of the Republic of Ireland squad don't actually have a club and just turn up for international games. Wait. Yeah, most of the team doesn't actually play pro football. They just spawn every international break. Messi and Ronaldo are not as great as they think they are. It's all media manipulation and change of rules that makes them seem so great. Huh? This is what does that even mean? What rules has been changed that specifically only, helps Messi and Ronaldo? Rangers receive a penalty in every Europa League home game. Yes. Actually, I swear to God, James Tavernier scores in every single game that Rangers play. It's just me, but Tavernier scores 30 goals a season. I don't get it. Is he even a right back? I don't know. He must not be. I don't know. Donjo Shelby has been 30 his whole football career. Actually, he's not even aged a single day. It's because of the hair, man. You can't really tell how much a person has changed without the hair. But he just has none. Norwich, Fulham, West Brom have a secret agreement where they take turns to get relegated and get promoted to the Premier League and split any financial rewards. Maybe not West Brom so much, but absolutely Norwich and Fulham. Like that is, I swear to God, we need to double check and make sure there's no like secret WhatsApp group chats. That would be genius because of the parachute payments and the Premier League money. We go down, give the parachute payments, and they share a bit of money so they can make sure they can buy some more players who are way too good for the league. It makes complete sense. Gabamin isn't actually a real person. Yes, I swear this guy has been like okay on FIFA for like 4 years for Everton, and I've never seen him play a single game of football my entire life. The guy actually doesn't exist. Like, I remember his cards on FIFA are always decent, but I've never seen him actually play a game of football. Federico Makeda's wonder goal on his debut was a marketing ploy by Shockwaves to sell more hair gel to young kids in the late 2000s. What the fuck? That wins it. That wins it. That is wow. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. It was planned by the commentary that he was going to make the voice crack, Makeda! And that was all on purpose as a master plan to sell more hair gel. That is what I'm talking about. That is fantastic. Arsenal Football Club was named after Arsene Wenger. Honest to God, if you're like my age, I guess if you're younger, growing up in like the mid-2000s, growing up in like the early 2000s, mid-2000s, I swear to God that Arsenal was actually named after Arsene Wenger. I actually dead-ass believe this. Thought that there's no way that that is some sort of coincidence. How can you be called Arsenal and have a manager called Arsene? That's not a coincidence. The guy owns the club. Burnley versus Watford doesn't actually happen. We are just given a score, usually 0-0 for it, and just accept it without question. For God's sake. Of course, as a Burnley fan, you know, I've seen a few Burnley v Watford games in my time, so I can confirm they do exist. But yeah, I can completely understand no one would ever see this game. What other games in Premier League that you just never see and never notice, and it just like happens? I think most Burnley games kind of falls in that category of it just doesn't exist. Just put 1-0 Burnley or 0-0 and it's probably spot on. Okay, so we've got 4 in 1 here. We've got Morata is a money laundering scheme. Oh my God, yes. Why is Morata always going from like Real Madrid to Chelsea to Juventus and seems to never do well? He seems to always flop, but he's always going to these big clubs. I agree with that. Also, who else? Choupo-Moting. There's no way that guy goes from Stoke to Bayern Munich to PSG. There's some money laundering, some fraud, some drug trafficking. I don't know. Double check it. Okay, the UEFA get onto this because there's no way. Barca let Messi rebuild on purpose so that they can rebuild with the youngsters. No. PSG don't actually win any games, but still win the league. You know what? I get this completely. Because PSG, I swear every single time that I look at like, you know, the scores and I see PSG playing, I swear they're always losing or like drawing. They're never actually winning. And then they somehow make a comeback in like the last minute of the game. Go 1-0 down to like Stade de Reims. And for some reason, like you just check next day and they've still won. Like they always drop points, but yet they are always 13 points ahead. It's complete waffle. Liverpool gets decisions in their favour more than any other team because the Premier League Board of Directors wants them to win. Fam, you literally support Manchester United. Are we forgetting that last season they literally had more penalties than like almost everyone combined? Again, I still think it's waffle to think this, but like what if in some incredible way, what if Liverpool are just a good team? Like, I don't even think they need VAR decisions to even win games. It's like a very rare occasion where, like, it actually makes a difference. West Brom have played on a Friday night on Sky Sports every single week without fail since the Big Bang. Spot on. West Brom are literally, like, always on Sky Sports at home. They're always at home as well. It's always on a Friday night. Vardy scores 20 goals in the first half and 0 in the second half of every season. Vardy always has, like, 20 goals scored, but no one remembers any of those goals. He just bags goals. It just has a goal tally that just exists. This year, I guess, this year doesn't count, I guess, because he's, you know, been injured. But, like, before that, he's always high up there, and it just kind of happens. Burnley Football Club are holding Maxwell Cornet's loved ones hostage in order to ensure he plays for them. What does that even mean? What do you mean we're holding Maxwell Cornet's family hostage? What? I think he's trying to make some sort of racial joke there. Either way, it's still incorrect. Brentford didn't play an away game this season until January. I don't actually remember like a single Brentford game that wasn't the Burnley game, of course, you know, away from home. I always think of, you know, the Arsenal game at home and like the Watford game at home and like the Liverpool game at home. I don't actually remember them like playing away once. Blackburn spent 90% of the season in the playoffs and never finished there. Yes. As a Burnley fan, I feel this completely. Every single season, without fail, I get Blackburn fans, because we're rivals, of course, if you don't know. They always pop up in December and January, you know, getting loud, we're doing well, and then like suddenly, for no reason, I wonder why they suddenly turn quiet. I really wonder why. Every season, without fail, and it's happened again this year, and it's even more beautiful because they actually were looking like they could actually do something, and they still f***ed it. Your personality determines who you prefer between Messi and Ronaldo. I can get it to an extent of maybe some people may rather like Messi because they think he's much more like humble, I guess, and like the quiet, shy kid. While Ronaldo's like the ultimate like superpower, like commercial beast and brand everything, you know, and people may see that as like arrogance. I can kind of understand that to a decent extent. 2 Rotherham United assists, 1 in the Championship and 1 in League One. Spot on. Rotherham, I swear, in the last 10 years has always been top 6 of League One or bottom 6 of Championship, and they've never gone out of that. I swear to God, I'm not even like lying here. For the last 10 years, I genuinely believe they've never been outside of that 12 spot range. Bottom 6 of Championship or top 6 of League One, they do not go out of that range for the last 10 years. Burnley never got promoted. They just randomly appeared one year and haven't left since. I mean, we won the league, but I can kind of understand that. Pro footballers are so good, they put on a show on the pitch, but every outcome has been decided by a secret society that runs gambling betting industry, that every yellow card, red, goal, assist and sub has already been decided, and even the next World Cup and UCL winner. Stay off the drugs. Like, dude, tragic Scott lad, stay off the drugs. Portsmouth win every game except when I bet on them. Yeah, a couple of years back, I put like a few bets on, like, quite regularly, and I swear, yeah, I put like Pompey's at home to, like, I don't know, like Crawley Town or Crewe, I don't know, someone that you would think, yeah, they probably would beat them, and then they always draw. Every time, Pompey always lets me down on a bet. Crystal Palace and Brighton play against each other in the league 5 times a season. You know what? I understand. Yeah, I can kind of feel that. I swear it happens a lot more often than you would think. Same thing for this. The Old Firm is played at least 6 times a year. Completely. They play each other in the league 3 times, don't they? But it feels like it's like 5. And then they always face each other in the cups of like the League Cup and then the other cup. It actually is spot on. And for me, it kind of like ruins it for me. Because like from the outside, I know when you get something so often, it doesn't feel special, you know what I mean? I kind of wish they only played each other at least 2 times a year, and if they do face each other in the cups, and that's just like a rare occurrence. This match wasn't played, and no one has seen footage of it. Actually, absolutely no one has seen this game. I think this game is at the same time as the PSG Real Madrid game. So like, I've not seen a single picture of this game. I've not seen a single highlight. I have absolutely zero memory of this game even existed. Villarreal doesn't have an away kit. They only play in yellow. I think because there's like no teams in La Liga that actually has a yellow kit. I think it is literally just them. Cadiz has a yellow kit, and that's it. So they play yellow kit every single game without fail. Aguero was 100% rigged. QPR could have down tools. They could have. But again, I thought it'd be much more easier if they wouldn't go 2-1 up to begin. If they were rigged, why would they go 2-1 up, you know, to the 90th minute? I kind of feel like if it was rigged, they wouldn't allow them to go 2-1 up in the first place. I don't know. There were so many Copa Americas recently because they were trying to give Messi more chances of getting an international trophy. They held 4 Copa Americas in 7 years. The Copa Americas were quite sporadic. It kind of felt like it just kind of happened, like, out of nothing. It's like, oh, Copa America. But I don't know if that's purposely like a plan to give Messi an international trophy. Preston don't actually exist. They just spawn in 13th in Championship every year. Shane Long is immortal. Oh, why is this actually spot on? That is actually spot on. Shane Long is immortal. So there you have it. There you go. That is some football conspiracy theories. I quite enjoyed going through these. Tell me your conspiracy theories down below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy, smash a like and also subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time for the video. And stay safe.